Welcome everybody. My name's Glenn. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to do a flow class today. There are class notes and you should be able to find those. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to demonstrate everything once and then you can check in with the notes to work out how many times you should do it and to what breath flow, etc, etc. But they're only suggestions. Okay, so please check in with you minute by minute, moment by moment, and do what your body's asking you to do. So the theme of this week comes from Sarah, who joins us here regularly. And it's simply that no act of kindness, however small, is ever wasted or lost in the world. So think about that. But that's, kindness to those around you, but kindness to yourself as well. So we will start with a little cross-legged seat up against the wall. Get some spine stabilization and relax. Soften, close your eyes, relax your face, let your shoulders slide away from your ears and away from each other. And maybe let's just do a little bit of neck work. Maybe even taking your ear to one side, the other, maybe a little figure 8, however it is you would like to do it. You'll know how it is. Maybe you might even like to take one hand down, create some length on either side. Maybe you just chin to your chest, spine against the wall. However it is you like to do it, for as long as you feel you need to do it. You'll know when enough's enough. We're going to also try and work into our shoulders. So take your arms against the wall, take your head up and just rotate. So palms down, thumbs down, palms down, thumbs up, palms up. Okay, so as many times as you feel you need, maybe a little bit of a cactus, cactus high and low. Okay, maybe you might like to do any sort of shoulder movement that feels nice for you. Over. Alright, so however it is you would like to do it. Okay, so spend some time here. But ground yourself and settle and just clear your head. Remember, it's the pond of your mind, it's that white noise. Just try and turn that white noise down and try and relax into connecting into you, listening to your body and doing what you need to do right now. So from here, where we like to go, it's just simply a matter of walking our hands forward and finding ourselves on our hands and knees for our cat-cows. So remember, your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees, and it's about pulling your belly button up to your spine, dropping your head, dropping your tailbone, and arching up to the roof. And then the reverse, lift your head, lift your tailbone, pull your spine down to the floor, still push down into the heels of your palms. And if you really want to intensify, slightly externally rotate your shoulders and then pull your shoulder blades back down towards your hips. And then move that to breath. And then just listening to your body and going wherever it is you feel you need to go, for as long as you feel you need to do it. If you connect inwardly to yourself, your body will tell you when enough is enough, and stop there. So, from here, what I'm going to invite you to do, slide your hands forward, come up and back, and find that downward facing dog. Roll from one side to the other, hop, step, or walk your feet between your hands, and come into your forward fold. I'll move it back a little bit. Come into your forward fold, your Uttanasana. So, your knees can be bent a lot or a little. You can fold your arms, you can have your hands to the floor, you can take your elbows to your knees and just gently rock and roll one shoulder forward. But please, back of the neck is long, and just hang it down here for a little bit. Now, you might like to go a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. However it is, you might even like to do baby elephant on both sides. Stay here for as long as you feel you need in this moment. Half a dozen each side, generally. You might like more. It's entirely up to you. So, from this point, you know what to do. We're going to tap out down, take that inhale, reaching all the way up and taking our back bend. Reaching up out of our hips, maybe a little bit of a banana, one side and then the other. You don't really want to roll that down. If that feels nice for you, yeah, do that. This one can even be done against the wall. So reach and then take it over towards that wall if you wish. All right, however it is you would like to do it. So, as many times as you like, then reaching it up, folding it down, dropping your head, tap it down, and take your sun A as slowly or as quickly as you would like. Remember, inhale and nourish on your way up. Exhale, soften, release, relax your body on the way down. Flow that as often as you would like to, at your own pace, to your breath, at your own time. I can't tell you how many you're going to need to do. Check in with your body, listen to your body. You can do it as many times as you feel you need to. Okay. But eventually, when you get to that point and you go, okay, thank you, that's enough of that, then come back into your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Okay? Connect your feet to your mat. Let your kneecaps sink towards your ankles. Relax your quads. Let your butt go. Take your belly button in towards your spine. Wrap your ribs in, gently down to your hips. External rotation of your shoulders so your palms are facing forward. Take that deep inhale and then relax. Breathe it out. Let your shoulders slide away from your ears and away from each other. Notice that waterfall of relaxation traveling right down your spine, right down into the floor. Relax your face, your cheeks, your temples, your jaw, the back of your neck. And really release, let go, let that energy go, drop your energy level. Connect to you, just really soften your body. At least 3 breaths, 5, 10 if you need it. It's up to you. Feel what you need to do for you in this moment. This is just a suggestion. You're the only one that really knows what you need to do. Okay. So we've gone through this little bit and you're happy to move on to the next bit. What we're coming into is our Sun B, or our standing Sun B flow. So, belly button into your spine. We're going to come up. We're going to come up onto the tip of your right big toe, and then when you inhale, let's bring that up. Really reach it right up. Take it back down into that aeroplane. Stepping back gently, softly, inhale up and find your warrior one. So your front knees over your front ankle, your hips are roughly square, your back leg is straight. Open your heart backwards. Reverse palms. So your shoulder blades are pulling towards each other here, you're opening through your chest. Now the reverse of that, take your shoulder blades forward, your spine back, your chins to your chest, really reach forward. Inhale, reaching, pivoting, and dropping down into warrior two. So from here, now remember too, front knees over your front ankle. Now your back arm is your bowling ball. Bowl that through. Step up, look up, reach up, lengthen up. Now close your eyes. It's a wide exhale. And release and relax, refresh, restart. At least 3 breaths there. So, then we'll go into our left side. You'll do the same thing. You'll come back to standing. So I'm going to invite you to float the right side and the left side through again. So you'll end up doing that 4 times. Second, right side and left side, slow it down a little bit. Spend a little bit more time in each pose. Really focus into it and let go. When you come to your standing, your Tadasana, really release. Okay, that will bring us into our Vinyasa Sun B. So we're standing. We need to get back down into our downward facing dog. So we're going to reach it up. We're going to fold it down. We're going to plant our hands. We jump our feet back. We find ourselves in our plank, and then we pull our belly button up and back into that downward facing dog. And we'll pedal it out a little bit. We're going to inhale as we raise our right leg. We're going to pull our knee into our chest. We're going to inhale as we raise that once more. We're going to look forward, step forward, planting your foot. Grab your beach ball. Find your big smile. And up we come into Warrior One. Reach, pivot, dropping down into Warrior Two. Flip your front palm. Reverse, lengthen. Cartwheel both hands down. Step your front foot back. Now it's through your version of Vinyasa, so you can do it one leg or you can do both legs down. Entirely up to you. Roll it through. And then pull your belly button up and back into your downward facing dog. So, then we'll flow left side. Same thing through. Bring it down. And just take a few moments in your child's pose between sides. So you've done right side, you've done left side. Restart, refresh. We're going to move into right side and left side again. I'm going to invite you to slow it down a little more. Spend a little bit longer in each pose, maybe 2 breaths per pose. It's up to you. But, and this is if and only if you feel you might like to, what I'm going to invite you to do is maybe try right side and left side with your eyes closed. Feel your way through those poses. Connect to your body. Notice how your body, feel your body moving through space without that sense of sight. Then, what I'll invite you to do is you'll be up and back, you're finishing your downward facing dog. Bring it back down and spend a little bit more time in your child's pose. So, our flow. We're going to do a gate pose flow. Really working into our side body, a little bit of hamstring. Reasonably gentle, but quite nice. Okay. So, from our downward facing dog, what I'm going to invite you to do is gently bring it forward and come down into our chaturanga. So basically, it's your low push-up, and then push that back. You might like to do that with a raised leg or not. It's entirely up to you. But bring that foot down, bring your knees down, and here we are on our hands and knees. Okay, so let's take 2 cycles of our cat-cows. Now from here, it's opposite arm, opposite leg. So, pulling your belly button up into your spine and really reach. Okay, so try and touch one wall and try and take your heel to another wall. Okay, really pushing down into your hand. Now, what we're going to do is take your hand down, rotate your leg around and plant your foot. Take another inhale and an exhale. Now, it's your right side. Let's inhale and reach it up. Exhale that hand back down. You might like that, you might want to do that one again. Let's take that twice. And bring that back down. So from here, inhale and reach it right up. Now, we're going to go down towards our straight leg. Right hand to start with. So it's right hand down. You'll place it somewhere, maybe your outer thigh, down towards your knee. Really reach and want length down this side of the body. So my left hand is on the right side of my midline. Inhale, inhale, exhale, and lengthen and really push that. My foot's flat, my body's in one line, my palm is down, really reaching as far forward as I possibly can. And I'm not rolling that top shoulder, I'm actually opening that up a little bit and looking up. Inhale, inhale. Palms come down through your heart center, toes to the roof, and sit your bum down. Just in a modified pose. All right, now from here, you can stay here if you wish to. Reach it out. You can grab your shin or your foot. Two breaths, 3 breaths. You'll know, but you should be feeling that through your hamstring. Now, inhale. Reach right up. Now, really connect your belly button to your spine when you come back down. You don't want to fall, you want to come down with stability. Reaching, gently exhaling down. Inhale. Bring that knee, maybe one round of cat-cow might be nice. Now from here, choice is yours. You can come forward and back into your downward facing dog, or if it's nice for you, big toes touch, knees wide, and sink it down into child's pose. And rest. Okay, the choice is yours. So that's your right side. Obviously we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Bring it back into child's pose, take some time there, or into your downward facing dog. The choice is yours. But you're going to flow this through 4 times, so 2 rights and 2 lefts. Generally, on a 2 breath per pose cycle. You might like to stay longer in some poses than others. You work that out for you. Feel it, your body will tell you what it needs you to do, so please follow that. So, eventually, once we've been through our 4 times, we'll either find ourselves in our downward facing dog or in our child's pose. Child's pose preferably. It's just much more comfortable, much more gentle, but it's up to you. So, from here, we are going to come up and find our old friend, Malasana. So, your feet will be wide, your bum or your tailbone is sinking down towards the floor. You take your triceps on the insides of your knees, and your palms will come together at your heart center. And relax here. Really let it go. Minimal energy in this pose, really, really nice. Now, what you can also do, if you have a little cushion or a stool, okay, you can do this. This is lovely. Spend time here. Malasana is a great place to really ground and settle yourself and to calm yourself, to just breathe, just be, and just breathe away that tension that you may be building up. Clear your head, relax. Similarly, you can sit on your block. If you find it hard to bring your heels down and you have a cushion or a couple of folded up pillows, bring your heels inward to that cushion or those pillows and find your stability here. Really, really nice. There's another possibility as well. Find your wall. And just lean against your wall and get a little bit of stability from that wall. Okay, it's quite nice. Right, I wouldn't necessarily do that, but my pelvis and my lower spine is leaning against the wall, creating some stability. Quite nice. If you're a bit tight in the back of the neck, always remember that you can bring your forehead down onto the tips of your fingers and just create that little bit of length into the back of your neck. Connect inwardly to yourself. Relax here. The homework that I've set for lots and lots of classes, 3 minutes a day, every day, in this pose, just to connect to yourself, to breathe, to relax, to settle. Really good for grounding, help you come back into your parasympathetic nervous system. Don't rerun the day's stuff, just relax. Connect to your breath. Notice each vertebrae. Each vertebrae is its own breath. So start with C1 and then relax that. And then work down to C2 all the way right down to your tailbone. Might take 3.5 minutes. Please do that every day, at least 3 minutes. Okay, so from here, we're going to work into our crow pose. So, if you wish to, simply plant your hands, take the weight of your knees onto the backs of your triceps, and that's fantastic. You don't have to come up into the balance. If you would like to come up into the balance, then take your bum a little bit higher, connect your triceps to your shins, plant your hands, and gently bring it forward, make that elbow shelf, 1 foot, and then the other. Give yourself a little bit of a clap, and if you want to, oops, a bit too close to the wall for that, kick it back and come back to your plank. Okay? Give it a couple of goes, all right? Whether you do a kickback or whether you don't is irrelevant. If you have a number of pillows and some cushions and you're a little bit nervous about coming into your crow pose, then you can start with your forehead on your cushions. Bring your feet up and then come up into your balance. Try that. So let's give that one a couple of goes, and then eventually we'll come back and we'll find ourselves in our Malasana once more. Relax, settle, relax your face, your neck, your shoulders, let your spine lengthen, and just sink into this pose. Spend time here and enjoy. Okay. Balance. Choice is yours. Tree pose, always nice. Ankle, shin. Tree. You might like half moon, if you have a wall. Take your hip against the wall, slide it down. So your leg that's raised, that hip is stacked over your standing leg straight. Open up leaning against the wall. Those two are quite nice, but whatever balance you're practicing, enjoy, okay? So it moves us into, now obviously please do both sides, but whatever it is you're practicing, you might even like, handstands against a wall. Obviously, there's lots and lots of poses. Any of your warrior poses, aeroplane, standing splits, whatever it is you would like to do. Okay, which is going to bring us into goddess. So, heel toe your feet wide, and your knees are going to be stacked out over your ankles, but you're going to let your tailbone sink. Okay, so basically what's happening is I've deactivated my quads and my tailbone is sinking to the floor. But I'm holding my torso up simply by straightening my arms. So I'm not really pushing down, I've just got my arms locked in. Okay? Now, so from here, what we're going to do is gently roll left shoulder in, right shoulder back. It doesn't matter which one you start with, but let your bum sink. Take an inhale back, and then exhale as you twist again. So you'll drive your own experience on this one, but I'm just letting my bum sink. Inhale it back again, and then exhale as you twist once more. As many times as you feel you need to, half a dozen each side, but you'll feel it. What you want to do is you want your tailbone to sink to the floor. Arms are just locked in straight. I'm not pushing myself up here, I'm just letting my bum go. And then just gently rotate. Really quite nice. Okay, now it's been noted and been asked recently, okay, I'm at my desk and I'm punching in and I feel I need to open through my heart. There are lots and lots of heart opening poses, but there are also lots of things you can do using your wall. Okay, so this is a little sidebar for this class, just to work into that chest. So remember too, right, that you can simply take your hands to your wall, walk your feet back and bring this in. Okay. You can take your hands high and then be careful of marking your walls too, and then just walk your feet back and just hang it down. You might like to bring it back so that you're poking your bum back so that your hips are going to be roughly over your ankles, and hang that one down. That one's quite nice. You might even be able to do this one. I want to even bring that back in a little bit closer. But your modification, however it is you would like to do it, it's just nice little bit opening up through your chest and just sort of putting some length and a little bit of a bend into your spine. Okay. Time for some abs, yes. Navasana. So, we'll bring it back down to the floor and we're going to come up into, that's probably coming back up into our boat pose. All right, so realistically, you want your shins parallel to the floor, so are your arms, belly button's locked in. So, breathe through this one. 3, 4, 5 breaths. But then you want to slowly take that down into your low boat pose. Belly button still connected to your spine. Or we'll come back up into our high boat pose. Hold that there. Oh, maybe you like your low boat pose better. So we do that at least 3 cycles, and then 10 little pulses to finish that. And then, once you've done your 10 pulses, eventually relax. Spend a little bit of time here. So we're going to come up into a little bridge from here. Now remember that this is all much faster than I would normally do this in a obviously 60-minute class. You do your little Shavasana as long as you feel you need to do it, okay? This is just you connecting into you, doing it your way based on how you feel at the point when you're doing it. So, bend your knees, as long as you can touch your heels, all good. Clasp your hands underneath your backside, roll out. This one's another nice heart opener, and then push your hips up towards the sky. Maybe 6 or 7 breaths there, and then do the same thing again. Maybe take 2 or 3 breaths rest, and then come back up and do that again. Now, if this one's not for you, and you have your cushions and your pillows, you can take a supported bridge. So my sacrum, so that bony bit right at the top of my bum, is supported by whatever cushions, pillows, etc. that you have. And I'm really just relaxing, letting my hips in. I'm perfectly supported. This is really, really nice. You can stay here for 5-6 minutes easily. You can go airplane arms, you can go 180 arms, or you can take your arms above your head. Really, really nice. If you've got a block, you can use a block, flat block or high block. If you're using a block, please make sure that it T-bones the top of your butt and that you are supported. All right. Spend time in that. There's some really, really nice supported bridge is lovely. You can spend time there and really enjoy. However, if you feel you need something different, we're going to go back to our old friend. We've always got a wall. So we're going to go Viparita Karani into our Baddha Konasana. Take your hip to the wall. And relax. This is really, really nice. So, 180 arms, arms above your head. However it is you would like to do it. Spend time here. Close your eyes, take your shoulders away from your ears and away from your spine. You might even like to clasp your hands, your chest, and relax. Now eventually, in some minutes, your feet are going to want to slide down the wall, okay? Now, please don't mark the wall, but relax. And eventually you'll get to that point, as we said the other day, where your feet don't want to slide down anymore. They're balanced against gravity. Soles of your feet are touching. Your knees are dropping out. Your bum is relaxed. Your thighs are relaxed. And you're just hanging out here. Everything is deactivated. Now breathe and relax. And to come out of this pose, it's simply a matter of bringing it down onto the floor. So, you can stay in that pose. Those two together are my go-to regularly. You could do 15 minutes there, easily. You can do longer. So, but you choose how long you need to stay there. Sarah, who's idea for the theme, said that she went to sleep in this doing this the other day. Hey, perfect. Okay, if you go to sleep, you go to sleep. That's great. Okay, eventually you'll find yourself onto the floor. Now, you can either take Shavasana onto your back, or you can just simply bring it back down onto your belly. And relax. Let your head go, turn down the white noise, soften your body, and be kind, but be kind to you too. So everything that you've seen, there are class notes for. 60 minutes to 70 minutes is probably about right for that sort of class. Okay? Spend time here. If you can knock this out to 75, 80 minutes, depending on how long you might like to take your Viparita Karani to your Bhajanasana, how long you want to spend in Shavasana, etc., etc. Okay? We tried to condense everything down. Like I said, there are class notes, but please do it the way you need to do it for you. These are only possibilities and suggestions. Listen to your body. It will tell you what it wants you to do. Now, please, any thoughts or suggestions, please comment and let us know. So I'm basically guided by what you ask for. Okay. The light and the loving moon truly honours, respects, and is so grateful for the light and the love in you. Thank you for your energy, your effort, and enthusiasm. Have an awesome week and stay safe. Namaste.